How does a man who died nearly 60 years ago still have one of the most recognizable faces on earth? Not a movie star, not a billionaire, not a king, yet his image is everywhere. Today in history, June 14th, we tell the story of the revolutionary whose face became a global symbol, Che Guevara. Ernesto Guevara was born on June 14th, 1928, in Rosario, Argentina. As a child, he suffered from severe asthma. Many believed the illness would limit him. Instead, it fueled his determination. Despite frequent attacks, he played sports, studied hard, and developed a deep love for reading. Little did anyone know this sickly boy would one day influence world history. Everything changed in 1952. At age 23, Ernesto set out on a motorcycle journey across South America. What he saw shocked him. Poor miners, hungry families, indigenous communities living in hardship. The trip transformed him. He began to believe that inequality and poverty were not accidents, but symptoms of a broken system. This journey would shape the rest of his life. In Mexico, Ernesto met a man who shared his vision. His name was Fidel Castro. Together, they planned to overthrow Cuba's government. It was during this period that friends began calling Ernesto by a nickname commonly used in Argentina, Che. The name stuck forever. In 1956, Che and Castro sailed to Cuba with a small group of rebels. The odds were terrible, many were killed, but the survivors retreated into the mountains and fought a guerrilla war. For years they battled against a much larger army. Then, in 1959, the impossible happened. The revolution succeeded. The Cuban government fell. Che Guevara became one of the most famous revolutionaries in the world. After the revolution, Che held important positions in Cuba. He traveled the world. He spoke at international conferences. He became a symbol of resistance against oppression. To supporters, he was a hero who fought for justice. To critics, he was a dangerous revolutionary. The debates about his legacy continue to this day. Then came the image. In 1960, photographer Alberto Corda captured a single photograph of Che. Nobody knew it then, but it would become one of the most reproduced images in human history, printed on posters, t-shirts, murals, flags. His face became bigger than the man himself, a symbol recognized in almost every corner of the world. But Che wasn't finished. He left Cuba and traveled to other countries, hoping to inspire more revolutions. His final mission took him to Bolivia. There things went wrong. His forces were isolated, support was limited, and in October 1967 he was captured. At just 39 years old, Che Guevara was executed. His life ended, but his legend was only beginning. Nearly 6 decades later, people still argue about Che Guevara. Was he a freedom fighter, a revolutionary hero, or a controversial figure whose methods divided opinion? Whatever your view, one fact is undeniable. Very few people leave a mark on history so powerful that their face becomes known across generations. Che Guevara did exactly that. Born on this day, June 14th, 1928, a doctor, a revolutionary, a symbol. Love him or criticize him, the story of Che Guevara remains one of the most influential and debated stories in modern history. And that is what happened today in history. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe for more hidden history and surprising facts.